The Department of Homeland Security's terrorist watch list is believed to contain over 1 million names of foreigners and American citizens. It does not prevent individuals from boarding flights, but can impose restrictions on their travel. A group of 23 Muslim Americans sued the government over the list in April 2019, arguing they could not adequately challenge their inclusion in the list. This month, a federal court in its ruling declared the list unconstitutional.
Next, we'll be hearing from Hassan Shibli, one of our 23 brave plaintiffs.
Hassan Shibli was one of the plaintiffs in this case.
I've been waiting 15 years for this victory. For 15 years, been harassed and targeted by the government, even though I've done nothing wrong. Treated like a second-class citizen, stigmatized, profiled, harassed, treated like a criminal.
Critics of the database, including the Council on Islamic Relations and American Civil Liberties Union, say the list has long had vague standards, been cloaked in secrecy, and included names of people who should never have been on it. Still, a number of U.S. lawmakers consider the list critical for American security. Republican Senator Ted Cruz.
We are facing a global war on terror. We are facing, in particular, radical Islamic terrorists who have murdered Americans, who have murdered our allies, and we need to be clear-eyed and vigilant, preventing terrorism and stopping terrorism before it happens.
Federal Court Judge Anthony Trenga said in his judgment that the program in its current form does not meet the due process rights provided by the Constitution to a U.S. citizen. Lena Masri of CARE says if someone's name appears on the list, even if it's taken off, the record still exists in the database, and there is no known way to remove the name.
So having records expunged in the terror screening database of everybody who's been listed in the watch list that is removed from the watch list, including our clients, it needs to occur.
The judge's ruling means that both the defendants and the plaintiffs must propose changes to the database program. A final ruling is expected later this month. Saba Shah Khan, VOA News, Alexandria, Virginia.